Hello, readers of Every Word, and welcome to Every Word 365. I'm your host, Christina Munoz Madsen, and today we're reading Exodus 13 through 15. It's time for the parting of the Red Sea. I love this story, probably because while I didn't know anything about the Bible growing up, my mom and dad always watched the 10 Commandments with Charlton Heston every Easter. I'll admit I remember being bored as a child, but really appreciated it as I got older. High entertainment value for sure. I didn't even know this was all biblical stories at the time. Be sure to check out the significance of this and the connection to Christ. Isn't there always a connection to Jesus in this Old Testament that we're doing? So I have a link from Got Questions on that. When I was younger, like college aged, I would dismiss this story as nothing more than a fable or great story tale. Now, as a Christ follower, I believe, as I have shared previously, that things happened as the Bible say they did. Can I explain how this mighty body of water was separated into two walls? Nope. Just as I can't explain how a baby was born to a virgin or a man was murdered and came back to life 3 days later. But just because I can't explain it doesn't mean it didn't happen. Insert Isaiah 55:8 once again, right? But this is why we need a little thing called faith. Okay, enough on that tangent. Did you notice, though, even after witnessing such a miracle with their own eyes, how quickly they begin to complain and doubt when they didn't have water? If we're honest, we've all been like that a time or two, right? We've experienced God's grace, God's mercy, God's miracles, and then we're back to questioning and wondering why and all of those things. Also, we have been asking the question why with regards to why God would harden Pharaoh's heart. Well, did you catch the answer that was given in chapter 14? And once again, I will harden Pharaoh's heart and he will chase after you. I have planned this in order to display my glory through Pharaoh and his whole army. After this, the Egyptians will know that I am the Lord. That was Exodus 14:4. To display his glory. Maybe, just maybe, God knew that the Israelites would not or could not be fully aware of God's power and glory if he didn't make it really tough on them. Have you ever felt like you were alone in the wilderness and questioned God like the Israelites are doing right now? And they said to Moses, "Why did you bring us out here to die in the wilderness? Weren't there enough graves for us in Egypt? What have you done to us? Why did you make us leave Egypt?" That's in Exodus 14:11. What if the wilderness is exactly where you need to be in order to hear from God? I am attaching an article from the Book of Mysteries by Jonathan Cahn on this subject. Now, I'm not able to put it in the podcast, so if you want to, you can always send me an email to my email, which is included, or join the Facebook group where it'll be posted. It's just a great realization of how important the wilderness can be for our spiritual journeys. And from today's My Daily Walk, worshiping God is a skill seldom taught and infrequently practiced. So good. I think part of why I used to feel so awkward in church was because I didn't know how to pray and I didn't know how to worship. Those are skills that need to be learned and or taught. You'd feel pretty awkward on a basketball court if no one taught you how to play basketball, am I right? A great reminder of things to talk to our kids about too. I remember thinking, I'm going to close my eyes because everyone else is closing their eyes and I have no idea what to do next. It really is a conversation with Jesus in your head, talking to him. Some people have claimed they hear audible responses, some don't. It's different for everyone, but it has to be taught and practiced just like any other skill. Tomorrow's reading is Exodus 16 through 18. Happy reading! This episode is brought to you by Travel with Friends. With so many options available in the travel industry nowadays, it can often be difficult to make decisions not only for yourself, but especially for your group. That's why our goal as a friend is to take away some of that stress by helping you make those decisions. Just give us a call at 501-379-9226 or email friends@travelwithfriends.com or click the link in the description below and fill out our Host a Tour form at the bottom of the page. We look forward to working with you to meet your group's needs. Just click the link in the description for more on Travel with Friends.